Well, hello and welcome to my another video. In today's video, we are going to learn about inheritance in Kotlin. So first of all, let's understand what is inheritance. Inheritance is basically allow one class called the child class or subclass to reuse and extend the properties and function of another class that we can call the parent class, right? So in Kotlin, classes are final by default, which means they cannot be inherited unless you explicitly max them with the open keyword. To inherit it from a class, we use the colon symbol. After the class name. So let's understand it by taking a simple example of inheritance first. So I will take one class over here and we'll name it as animal, but I want to uh, mark is as open. I will use open keyword because I want to inherit it later, right? And this in animal class I will take one function. Let's take eat, right? And inside of function just take a simple println statement that animal is eating. I'm taking just a simple example of inheritance so you can understand what inheritance means and how to use it. I will take another class. Let's say take class dog. As I want to inherit it from the parent class, so I will use colon over here, right? Animal, as I am inherited from a child class to parent class. So inside of this class I will take function. Let's say park, and inside of this function just copy paste this so we will not uh, waste our time, right? Dog is barking, and then our main function is coming over here. In the main function I will create a object of class which we already learned in our previous video, right? That how to create an object. And let's call the function call it. Okay, there is no space over here. And dog dot bark. Why it is giving error? Okay, it says variable dog must be initialized. Oh, I used colon over here. Now it's look good. And so what we done over here, that we take a one parent class animal, and dog is the child class that inherited from the parent class, and the child class can access both its own method and parents method. So over here in function we created object of the dog class, and in that function, in our main function, we can use and call both class method and functions, right? So let's call this, run this and see the output. Now you can see the output that it called both the function that animal is eating and dog is barking. So that's how inheritance work in Kotlin, that you can inherit uh, parent class from child class, and you can call both the function and method from that class in our main function. So let's comment down this and see the another example of inheritance, that inheritance with constructor and init block. How to use it? So we will take we will apply open keyword, that because uh, we want to inherit that class from the child class, right? So I will take one another class, vehicle, in which I will throw up I will give some properties and return type of it. So I took a brand and return type of it is string, right? Over here inside the class I will use init block, and in that init block I want to print the statement that vehicle init block brand is dollar, brand the variable uh, which we use over in parameter, right? And now I will apply let's take a function start, that in that function and is starting. Now after the function we will take another class. Let's take class car and pass some parameter in this, that brand, and return type of it is string. Another will be color, return type of is string again, and we will inherit our parent class which is vehicle, right? And pass parameter which we have already passed in our parent class, that we will pass it again, that brand. Okay, and now inside of this class, okay, sorry, yeah, now it's look good. It was a spelling mistake over there, sorry about that. And inside of this class I will take init block, and in this init block I want to print the statement that car init block color is dollar color. And then outside of init block I will take one function like above, display info, and inside of this function we'll print some statement that car brand dollar brand, which is the brand of car, and color will be a color of the vehicle which is dollar color, right? So everything is passed over here and looking good. Now it's time to call our main function, and in this I will make object of class car, which is car in a small letters, and pass the parameter value that Toyota Okay. Red. Okay. Not colon, because we are not inherited over here. We are making a car dot start. We are making we were making object over there, right? So there is no need to. Okay, let's copy and car dot display info. Why it is going, why it is giving error? Because we are over here take a capital C and over here we take a small c, right? So you have to keep eye on the code as well, that you what letter you are taking, a small letters or capital letters, right? So let's run this and see the output. So what happens over here, that our vehicle init block brand is Toyota. So first init block of vehicle class is run, then car init block color is red. So then class car, child class car init block is run, and then function start is run, that Toyota is starting, and then at the end car brand Toyota and color is red, that then the display info function is run. So let's understand what's happening over here, that vehicle class has an init block which runs automatically when the object is created. The car class inherited from vehicle and also has its own init block. When we created object of car, Kotlin runs the parents init block first, and then child's init block first, and then after other two functions, right? So that's it for today's video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, see you, have a great day.